Welcome back, everybody, to another Taskmaster challenge here on Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And since it seemed to be so popular, not only with the viewers, but also with the players, we thought we would go with another team challenge this week. So I got to fix this real quick. There we go. So we're going to remain in the same teams that we had last week, which means that it's me and Spartan. We're going to be playing as Spain this week. France is going to be Brother Monroe and Every Day's Different, and Italy is going to be Serious Strategy Gamer and Stealth. Here's the challenge for this week. Everyone is going to build 2 heavy cruisers. 1927 is the year. Max displacement, I guess, is 15,000 tons. And we are going to be facing 1920 tech from the UK, 1 battle cruiser, 1 heavy cruiser, 2 light cruisers, and 2 destroyers. Our object is to sink as many of these as possible. Here's the catch. Like last week, each teammate's got to do something different. So in this case, I am the torpedo guy. I know, appropriate, right? The challenge is one person has to use torpedoes as their primary weapon, and one will use guns as their primary weapon. So in this case, Spartan has to use a heavy cruiser with no torpedoes, but has to have at least 15 main gun barrels on his ship. And in my case, I can have a max of 4 main gun barrels, but unlimited torpedo tubes. 10 points for the battle cruiser, 5 points for the heavy cruiser, 3 points each for the light cruisers, 2 points each for the destroyers. Most points wins. Tiebreaker is the total structural integrity combined left on the 4 heavy cruisers that we have. So we're going to dive into this one and let's see how it goes. Okay, so it did say max 15,000 tons in the instructions, so we're going to go with that. So we've got to start with our basics. In this case, our main tower and our secondary tower, which in this case, because we're going with torpedoes, I want to have a smaller secondary tower so I have more room to get those torpedo tubes on here. Weight's going to be an issue because I'm not going to be able to max out tons of torpedo tubes and still be able to get the weight that I want on this thing. Boy, that's a big funnel. All right, so that's not going to give us a lot of length, unfortunately. I think we'll need at least some torpedo protection on this thing. We're going to go to Turtleback Armor Scheme, and you can see we're already going to have some issues here. I'm going to use my main guns primarily as a way of dealing with the smaller ships, since they're going to be harder to hit with torpedoes. And we are allowed to have 2 main guns on this thing. So I'm thinking these 9-inch guns are Mark 5s. So we're going to go with two of those. And then, of course, that leaves torpedoes as our primary weapon after that. We do have some underwater launchers available to us, although those aren't necessarily going to be the ideal way to do this. And then I'm going to throw a mix of sizes, just because that way they're going to reload at different times, and that's going to give us a little more flexibility. We're just keeping an eye on the weight that we're looking at here. Yeah, let's get gun aiming speed. Let's get at least Hydro 3 so we have a little bit of a chance. I'm not going to worry about radar because that's going to take up precious weight that I have little of. I'm also worried about a powder explosion, so I've got to be careful of that. Let's go all the way up to 22s. Boy, that adds a lot of weight. I don't want to add too many torpedo tubes because it's going to add a ton of weight, and I really would like to have some decent amount of protection on this thing. I'm going to throw some singles at the front and the back in places where they won't get in the way of the guns. Alright, so there's that. We're getting close on weight. We've got a 4 weight offset issue a little bit. And I guess that's not going to fix that a whole lot. Let's get at least a little bit of barbette protection. Geared turbines takes a lot of the weight off, so that's nice. So does oil. I'm gonna max this stuff out if I can. We may have to come back and revisit that. Alright. I'm actually gonna go light on the shells. That doesn't really change the amount of weight a whole lot either way. And I'm not gonna worry too much about, I will change the reloading. Let's look at torpedo props too. Propulsion. I like the electric because the accuracy and the detection range changes. And I think beyond that, we're going to just try to add a lot of belt armor for protection. Because we're going to have to get in close. Not going to worry too much about the deck because we're going to try to close range as quickly as we possibly can. It didn't say anything about secondaries, but honestly, I'm not going to worry about that. So we've got a little bit of weight left. I could go with a bit more speed. No, I guess I can't. Let's add a little more to this belt armor. We're going to really protect this thing as best we can. All right, I think that's going to work. How many tubes do we have? We have on the deck, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 tubes on each side. I think that'll do the trick because primarily we're just going to use those for the big ships. All right, let's dive in. Okay, here we go. Enemy spotted to the north, so we got to get turned around. Ideally, I will take out the enemy torpedo threats first, so I don't have to worry about those. But they're going to be tricky to hit with torpedoes. So hopefully our 9-inch guns, what few we have, will be able to deal with them. Alright, well he spotted us before we spotted him because we already have shells coming in. And this is the part I have to worry about because I'm not really built to take the plunging fire very well. I'm built to withstand the up-close stuff. I've got 17 inches of belt armor. I'm built to get in close so I can get the torpedoes on target. So we're going to head straight at them. Oh, we already got torpedoes in the water? I feel like maybe that's a little quick for that. So I'm going to put those on save for now. It's not like we've got a ton of torpedoes. I highly doubt 3 of them are going to get on target. What are we facing here? Either the battle cruiser or the heavy cruiser. We got a destroyer coming in on this side, so we got to worry about torpedoes here. But we're not going to really be able to hit him with the smoke. That's a light cruiser, I think. 4 funnels. Now that's a destroyer. You can see his torpedoes right there. What are my torpedoes range? 11 kilometers. I got to worry about when he puts his in the water. I'm going to stay going this way until he puts his torpedoes in the water, and then we can quickly change our angle. Oh, there they are already. Oh, jeez. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, I want torps on that guy. Oh, this is going to be closer than I'd like. Alright, now we got to turn back the other way. I want to stay headed toward his big guns for as long as possible. Would really like to be able to quickly take out one of his destroyers. Oh, that helps. That helped a lot. That's a lot of flooding. We might need to land one more hit to finish him off, though. I don't think that's enough. Come on, quick. Quick, get another one on him before he starts pumping that water. Would love to be able to take out one of his destroyers early. This is where maybe sacrificing a little bit of that belt armor for some radar might have come in handy. Yeah, he's already pumping the water. I'm going to turn this way briefly so I can get some torps in the water. Darn it. Missed our chance. Why aren't the guns firing? Oh, torpedo hit on the battlecruiser. There they go. Now we got everything going at that destroyer. I didn't really want that. We got froze up there for a minute. It wasn't firing. Put the guns on the destroyer. Alright, now we got to turn back toward him. Oh, did we take out the battlecruiser? Please tell me that's enough flooding to finish him off. That would be an amazing lucky hit. 3. Come on, keep flooding. Keep flooding, baby. Oh, no. He got all the way down to 3%, but he's going to survive. Darn it. That was so close. All right, you know what? Everything fire at that guy. We got to real quick get another hit. We're not firing. What the heck? There we go. Darn it. That was a huge missed opportunity. He was down all the way to 3%. Now it's climbing back up as he pumps the water. Oh, Rattlesnake, you're gone. Bye-bye. Oh, hello. Looks like we're okay here. By luck, we were okay there. Now, you know what? Columbo, I see you over there. And I feel like there's an opportunity here with the torpedoes anyway. I'm actually going to keep the big guns on Thunderer. I just want to get some torpedoes on this light cruiser since he's right next to me. So far, San Pedro's firing all the torpedoes. San Juan hasn't done too much. Okay, let's pause for a second because this is going to be tough. And it's going to start with us having to detach. Head that way. And then we got to try to manage San Pedro in between these the best we can. Come on, baby. All right, we're good. Actually, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go back up to speed here. Darn it. I can't believe we missed that opportunity with the battlecruiser. He's back up to 15% now. And it's very unlikely we're going to hit Columbo with these torpedoes. He's just going to be too maneuverable. But maybe we'll get him with the next ones. San Juan could put some on him. We're getting in awful close to these guys. He just puts torpedoes in the water. Okay. I think we're okay here. I'm going to slow down so we can flatten that curve. I know. Too soon to say that. Cut it hard. Oh, I'm so disappointed over that battle cruiser. That would have been so big. All right, we got more torpedoes in the water now. This time it's going to be San Juan that's going to have to deal with them. This is going to be closer than I'd like. Got to be careful because if I swing my butt too wide, it's going to swing in the other direction right into him. You know what? Columbo's right there. Nail that guy. He doesn't have torpedoes at the moment. Hello. Let's see you dodge these ones. .8 kilometers away. If I can't hit him there. Well, then I have no business even having torpedoes. Oh, and look at him turn and miss the torpedoes easily. He's got a while before he fires his, though. Unreal. That's why the torpedoes are a challenge on this one, because he's got those small ships. Man. Can't even hit him with my guns. 5.3% from 1 kilometer out. I got one hit. Was that an overpin? It was. We gotta switch to AG here. Gotta watch his torpedoes. Alright, we're gonna divide and conquer now, I guess. He's still halfway to being able to reload his torps. Oh, hello, destroyer, and your torpedoes. So far, I've been pretty lucky in dodging his torps. Not so lucky in hitting him with my own. That was kind of a waste of torpedoes for myself there. He'll easily dodge those. In fact, I'm just going to turn my torpedoes off for now. We're very unlikely to hit him. with them, but with the guns, it's a different story. That's a lot of flooding. Still got time on the torps. I think we got him. Yeah, we got him. All right, Colombo's down. Now we got a heavy cruiser to take down. And a battle cruiser. We're just going to have to keep bouncing back and forth between these guys. He just put torpedoes in the water, which means we need to turn. Actually, no, he's getting ready to put torpedoes in the water. So let's keep our direction over here until he puts them in the water. Then we'll change. Okay, now they're in the water. Now we switch. Now we're going to put our guns on Orion. Let's switch back to the other guy here. We're going to go after Theseus. One of those torpedoes is a little more on target than I thought, even with my maneuvering. Alright, I gotta make sure I'm on HE with the guns for this light cruiser. And I'm actually going to go ahead and put my torps on him for now too, because maybe we'll get lucky with one of these underwater tubes. He's got a while before he can put torpedoes in the water again. We gotta hope our guns get lucky here. We also might get really lucky with a torpedo or two. Wouldn't that be something if we could hit him with one of these? That'd probably be enough to take out a light cruiser. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to be too far out in front. But if he slows down to miss those, then it makes it easier for us to hit the target. I think we got him. Bye-bye. 2 torpedoes on target. He's done. Nice. Alright. That pesky battle cruiser. And then, of course, the other destroyer I'm still worried about. Yeah, I don't think any of these torps are going to hit the battle cruiser. How are we doing on the other guy here? I still got a long way to go to catch up to him. Yeah, I know Thunderer detected the enemy torpedoes, but I don't think Thunderer is going to get hit by the enemy torpedoes. Everything we got goes after the battle cruiser right now. Peyton's gonna get his torpedoes in the water pretty soon. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. Interesting, his heavy cruiser is firing primarily on my other ship, not the one that's coming at him. Alright, let's watch Peyton. His torps are going to be in the water soon. Did I take out both his big guns? I did. He can't fire his big guns on me. I just realized that. I wondered why I wasn't seeing them fire. Oh, now it looks like they might have repaired some of them because now they're yellow. They were red a minute ago. Alright. Peyton's got torpedoes, but he's not putting them in the water yet. If any of these hit him, he's probably done. As long as they hit the right spot. Time's not a factor here. I lost track of him altogether. Because there's no bonus for sinking him faster. It's all about how much of my ship is intact. So I can take my time to do this right. As long as I avoid getting hit by torpedoes, I think I'll probably be okay. I don't know if any of these are going to hit. I think they're all going to be behind him. Alright, we're getting a couple in the water. I'm going to go ahead and turn. That one's going to be behind him too. Going to go ahead and turn so we can get a nice spread on him here and finish him off. Oh, that one was close. That one was really close. I think these ones might be good. Ooh. Oh boy, that hurt. But that's going to be it for him. Just wish I hadn't taken that hit. Yeah, we got to find this heavy cruiser. Bye-bye, buddy. You're done. You're going to take a lot more than 3. Now for the overkill. So we hit him with 9 torpedoes. Yeah, I'd say that would do it. Alright, we got a destroyer and a heavy cruiser to hunt down. This isn't going to be easy, and San Pedro took a lot of flooding damage there. It's unfortunate. If I could have just avoided that one salvo, I was in really, really good shape. Now it's time for hunting. Cruiser's up here. Destroyer's up here. And cruiser's this way. Well, no sooner had I stopped recording until I found them than I found them. The destroyer showed up right after I stopped recording. So and there's the heavy cruiser. Let's get after these guys. He's got 12 torpedoes still. Looks like, are they in a 4 torpedo launcher? So that means he'll only be able to fire 4 at a time, and then he's got a long reload period, which is going to be my chance. So I'm going to make a definite turn this way so it's quite clear which direction I'm going when he fires. There he goes. They're in the water, so now we'll turn. Let's hope that I guessed that right. I don't even see him yet. Keep San Juan headed this way. And those were a little more on target than I realized. All right, now we got a chance to chase this guy down. Because he can't do anything to me for a little while. And he's only got 2 more chances to fire torpedoes on me at all. I'm going to save on torpedoes, though. I don't want to be launching a bunch of torpedoes at a destroyer that's going to easily outmaneuver. I'm going to slow down here because there's actually a chance to hit him with San Juan. I've actually got his torpedoes off. There we go. Was that an overpin? I don't know. No, it wasn't. It was penetration. Perfect. Don't think we needed the torpedoes, guys. Alright, there goes the destroyer. Alright. All that's left is the heavy cruiser. And man, except for one salvo from that battle cruiser, this has gone just about as well as I could have hoped. Because we're at 98% on the San Juan. And we were doing really well with San Pedro. And then he took that hit, but he's still at 75. Now we just got to play it smart with the heavy cruiser. Because he's got torpedoes too. In fact, he just put them in the water. I'm going to turn ours back on. Although I expect my first attempt will not necessarily do it. You got to be careful here because San Pedro might be heading toward his torpedoes. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and detach these guys because I feel like those torpedoes might be somewhere in the middle there. Yep, there they are. That definitely could have been an issue. I honestly am thinking about San Pedro just not engaging here, but I'd like to have the torpedoes coming at him from 2 different ways so it's harder for him to miss. Let's stay going straight at him. Keep an eye on those torps. Yeah, we're in under 5 kilometers now. Oh, we hit him. Whoa, we hit him with 6. Okay. So 75 and 98 were my structural integrity on my 2 ships. I feel like that went pretty well. We'll see how my teammate does. Make sure you check out not only his, but all the other videos. The links are in the description below. Hit that like button, and we will see you next week with another challenge. Thanks for watching.